All right, this is number 6. I'm going to introduce it here for you. This is number 6 from your review for chapter 7. I want you to use the rational root theorem to find the possible rational roots of this function. So right now we are looking for the potential suspects. We're looking for the numbers that might be the zeros of the function. So what you have to do is remember that they come in the form P over Q. All right, that's where they show up, P over Q. The P's come from the number at the end, called the constant. So the P is at the end of the function. All right. Who said you? Okay, yes. All right. So the P comes from the factors of 12. Well, what are some ways to make 12 by multiplying? 3 times 4. 6 times 2. 12 times 1. Are we done? Whole number wise? Yes. Their negative buddies will be at the end. Okay, so we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 6, and 12. Oh boy. Those are all that's the list of all the factors of the constant at the end. Their negatives are also included. We'll deal with them later. All right. The Q's are going to come from the factors of the leading coefficient, 2. 1 and 2. That's not your list of the potential suspects. That's not your list of the potential zeros. Instead, your list of the potential zeros are P over Q, all of them. Well, if there are 6 P's and 2 Q's, we're going to have 12 candidates here? I don't think, because watch what happens. First, we have 1 over 1, which is 1. Then we have 1 over 2, which is 1 over 2 is 1/2. Okay? Then you have move to the next number. Now you have 2 over 1, which is 2. But then you have 2 over 2. 1 is already listed. You're not going to make 1 stand in the lineup twice. Okay? Good. We're done using the 2. So let's move on to the 3. So we have 3 over 1. Have we listed that yet? 3. And 3 over 2. We better list that, right? It's not in the lineup yet. Now let's move on to the 4. 4 over 1. 4 over 2. Just say already have it, if we already have it. Okay? Move on to the 6. 6 over 1. 6 over 2. We already have it. It's 3. Finally, move on to the 12. 12 over 1. 12 over 2. We already have it. And we're done. So how many suspects are there? How many suspects are there? There are 8. 1, 1/2, 2, 3, 3/2, 4, 6, and 12. These are all the potential zeros. If it has rational roots, this is where they'll be. Or all their negatives. It's at positive or negative 1, positive or negative 1/2, positive or negative, positive or negative. So if you want to throw the plus minuses in right now, go for it. Or you could just remember, after I check all the positives, I need to check on the negatives. So what I want you to do next is go ahead and graph the original function, 2x cubed plus x squared minus 25x plus 12, and look for potential suspects. So we're looking at the graph now, and it looks to me like -4 could be a potential suspect. So let's try it. Let's hit trace -4 and hit enter. Ooh, we caught him. -4 is one of the zeros. Okay? There might be more. What else kind of looks like it might be one? 3 and 1/2? Positive or negative 1/2? Ah, it is. What was the other one? 3. So those are the 3 intercepts. And what was the degree of the equation? Do you think there are more? I think that's it. We caught all of them. Okay, so this means that the equation factors to, we don't know a, but it's x plus 4, x minus 0.5, and x minus 3. Your next step will be to solve for a to figure out what the dilation is. Have that done for tomorrow.